Okay, with this video I'm going to show you how to field strip an AMD-65 AK-47 variant rifle. And the reason I'm making this is because when I purchased my AMD-65 a couple months ago, I couldn't find any reliable videos as to how to field strip this weapon. And it's pretty close to a regular AK-47 in terms of maintenance, but I was just a little nervous when I got mine and really had to play around with it a lot. So guess first things first, make sure your weapon is unloaded. That's safety off right there. We're going to leave the safety off for the field stripping process. So first part is to remove the receiver cover from your AMD-65. It's pretty easily accomplished. Push in on this button at the back, lift the receiver cover up, and pull it straight back out. And it's just as difficult as it is. So, step 2 is you're going to remove your recoil spring here. Same button you pushed to remove the receiver cover. Just push it in. You're going to get some tension on it. And it slips out of a couple grooves back at the back. Once that's slipped out, you can just pull the spring all the way back and you've got it out just like that. Step 3, you're going to remove your bolt carrier assembly. And this one kind of seems a little challenging, but it's not too bad. Grab your bolt carrier up on top and just slide it straight back as far as it will go. Once it gets to the back of the receiver, it'll pop up a little bit. You can see your gas tube goes in right there. So what you want to do is lift up gently, slide that gas tube out, and you've got it broken down that far. So with the bolt carrier assembly, you can actually remove the bolt and it just spins out. It kind of only goes back in one way, and so that's pretty simple right there. Now you're going to remove your gas tube, and mine's a little bit sticky, so I generally use a screwdriver to get it going here. You look for this notch up, this lever up on top, push it up, and you'll rotate it up just about where it's about perpendicular to your gas tube. Once it's up in that position, simply grasp it from the rear, lift straight up, and the gas tube comes out. So as far as field stripping your weapon, that's about all you need to do. It's not overly complex. AK-47s are a pretty good platform and pretty easy to maintain. So now to put it all back together, we just reverse the process. Make sure that you have the longer side of the gas tube facing downward. Set it over the front, slide it down, lock it back into place, and you take your bolt carrier, put the gas piston into the gas tube, and set it down at the very end here. You just kind of center it in. If I had the bolt in there correctly, I wouldn't be having so much of a problem. Okay. Put your gas piston back in there. Set it at the end of the receiver. And you just kind of have to push it down a little bit. It kind of pops back into place. Once it's back in the grooves of the receiver, push it forward, locks into place. Now you replace your recoil spring back into the bolt receiver, push it in, lock it into the grooves. Fits just like that. Finally is your receiver cover. This one's a little bit tricky because there's a couple grooves up here at the front that you have to set it in, or else it won't pop back into place correctly. Once you got that, push down, lock it back into place. Put ring gauge to safety. You're ready to go. That's how you field strip an AMD-65.